Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Hammertime TV, Buffalo's home improvement show. I'm Domenic Cortese. This weekend and tomorrow in particular, we pause and we reflect to honor the men and women who have died serving our nation in the U.S. military. You know, it's not just about plants, it's not just about picnics, it's about remembering those that gave their lives in the ultimate sacrifice. Again, thank you for joining me today on Hammertime TV, made possible in part by our friends at Lakeshore Savings Bank. For those of you who call yourself do-it-yourselfers, you're in luck. This morning we have 3 simple DIY projects that you may want to take on, starting in the bath.
Coming up, some tips on how to add a little style and character for not a whole lot of money. Simple is the key word because sometimes a little refresh is all it takes to revive a tired bath area into a thing of beauty.
Then, decorative painter Tim Martin shares a few simple techniques to stretch your dollar as you pre-plan your next painting project. Hey Phil, what do you have for us?
Hanging pictures and posters on the wall saves you from having to poke nail holes into the drywall. But when that tape's removed, there may be some minor damage. Fixing this is actually a pretty simple task. Coming up, we'll show you exactly how to do that repair.
And to wrap things up, I'm with Joe Afalo, owner of Gorilla Garage Gear, and he's ready to transform your garage floor from this to this. But first, let's start things off with some of your questions on today's viewer mail.
Viewer Mail is brought to you by MP Carroll Hardwood, your wood floor pros since 1985.
Well, it's my favorite time of the show. It's when I get to answer your home improvement questions. And by the way, we'd love to come to your house and film your problem and have me give you the solution right here on air. Simply contact us by emailing us or go to our Facebook page or check us out online at hammertimetv.com. And our first question comes from Gary. Hello, Gary.
Hi, Domenic. I've got 2 questions for you. The first question, I've got a little problem in my basement. I've got some mold on a block wall, and I was just wondering if I should use bleach. A friend of mine told me to use bleach, and I'm just wondering if that's the way to go, or if you could give me some advice on how to handle that problem.
Mold growing on a block basement wall is a cause for concern. It does indicate to me that we have moisture entrapment. We actually may also be holding water in the block cavities. So let's first talk about that. Let's do a perimeter assessment to make sure our gutters and downspouts are piped well away from the house. That way that water isn't cycling back down to the basement wall. Then let's also check to make sure that we've got good drainage in the basement with an active and working sump system. This will ensure that that water will flow around the house and into the sump and be pumped out. Now, the block walls themselves can be treated. I would recommend that we scrub them down with some bleach and water, and then you want to apply some Drylock. That'll help give you a moisture barrier to protect you against this problem from reoccurring. But there's a chance it might come back if you don't solve the water drainage problem, so be sure to look at that first. Now, what's your second question?
I'm doing a restoration on an older pickup truck, in the 1950s, and it's got a wood bed, and I'm just wondering what type of wood I should use and how I should preserve that wood in the elements.
Well, Gary, if you've ever been around any old boats, you know that they're generally built with teak wood. Teak wood is designed for weather environments and water environments. That would be a great application for the bed of that truck. And you can simply oil the teak or you can polyurethane it. Either way, and good luck with that restoration. Well, our show producer Ben Fantasky is out and about. And who you got there, Ben, and what they got for me?
Hey Domenic, I'm in sunny LA with Ashley, who's got a question in regards to contractors and insurance. Ashley, what's your question?
Hi Domenic, I have a good question for you. I'm in the process of interviewing general contractors to build a new addition on my house. I know there's going to be quite a few people coming and going over the next couple of months. My question is about insurance. Is it up to the general contractor? What's my responsibilities? How does all that really work?
Well, I'm so glad you're asking this question before we have a problem with perhaps some damage that was done to your home or someone who might get hurt from a job site injury. You are on the right track. The general contractor definitely should have a policy that covers all of the liability for the project under his umbrella. But furthermore, we need to make sure that everybody who's working under him is also insured. And it's okay for you to ask for certificates of insurance from him and from all the subcontractors. And one way to make sure that you're extra protected is to make sure you're named as additionally insured on those certificates. This will give you the extra protection you need that's so important in our litigious society today. Well, our final question today is an email question, and it's from Bob in West Seneca. Hi there, I'm going to be tearing up my concrete driveway in July or August at the latest. I know it's late in the season, so hoping to get on someone's list. I'm still going back and forth if I should once again pour concrete or if I should maybe go with blacktop. It's not about the money savings with blacktop. I did enough research to know it's less than 1/2 the cost of concrete. Just want your thoughts on the pros and cons. Yep, interesting dilemma, common question that I get, blacktop over concrete. Happen to be a fan of concrete primarily because of the longevity benefit, and that usually if it's done right, key component here, if it's done right, then it's a one and done proposition and you generally will never have to worry about it again. Now, doing it right is really the essence of the job. Proper preparation of the base, proper construction of the sub-base with stone, and then proper installation of the concrete are all key components to the driveway's longevity. Once it's sealed, it generally will wear and tear well for many generations. So I'd vote for concrete. Great question. Thanks for asking. Hey, let's switch gears and let's talk about some everyday painting tips that you can use around the house. Here's Tim Martin.
This do-it-yourself tip is brought to you by Tim Martin, muralist and decorative painter. Transform the ordinary to the extraordinary.
How you doing, folks? Tim Martin here. Going to give you some tips on how to do some basic painting. We're going to start with taping. If you don't tape right, your job won't go as smoothly as planned. To demonstrate, I have a sample board here. We are going to tape a line off. You've heard that the tapes will seal and not make the paint bleed underneath. That doesn't work all the time. I'm going to show you an old painter's trick. Now you've already painted your wall a base color. You're going to take that base color and you're going to go over your tape edge and seal it with that base color paint. The bleed is now the same color as what your wall is. It goes back underneath the tape. So now your new color that's going to go in your line or whatever you're separating with this tape will not seep under. That's how this is going to work. And the benefit of this is if any of you have ever taped off before and you take your tape off and now you've got all these little bleed jagged edges, this should take care of all of your problems where you have a nice clean sharp edge. As you see, a perfect line every time. Okay, I'm not done with this project yet. So I want to go have lunch. What do I do with these wet brushes? Here's a quick tip. You might have plastic bags hanging around. You take your bag, place a brush in, start to wrap it, take your other brush, follow behind, wrap them up. Set it aside and you're good. They're not going to dry. After your project, you want to clean your brushes because it's costly. If you don't, you're going to have to buy new ones, and these babies are pretty expensive. So let me show you what we got to do. First, get the water running. You want lukewarm. I start rinsing with my hand. Then I take detergent. Little dab will do you. You want to work it in to the ferrule. That's all the way down here where the metal meets the bristles. And work it around. And if you do have problems, paint might have set, you take a wire brush and run it with your bristles, like so. Now you rinse. And there you go, a clean brush. So remember, the next time you take on that painting project, tape, bag, and clean. This is Tim Martin saying goodbye. Remember, it's no fun watching paint dry.
Water is essential to our everyday life, and a water filtration system from Selina can make it cleaner and better tasting. When it comes to whole house water filtration systems, you have options. We provide free water testing to determine the best treatment solution that will give you fresh, crisp, and clean water.
And you'll have peace of mind knowing that it's safe for your family. So call us today and let Selina Water Treatment provide a customized solution for you.
Customers choose Lakeshore Savings not only because we're a local bank, they choose us because they know they can depend on us. Being headquartered right here in Western New York ensures that you'll receive quick answers to all your questions from people living right in your community. Lakeshore Savings has a history of strong support to local businesses. We're proud of the firms we've helped to develop and grow in Western New York. Let our commercial lenders partner with you to build your future. Banking with your best interest in mind. It's how we do business.
Ava Roofing and Siding is your local roofing and siding experts. For years, Ava has provided customers from all over Western New York with superior service and value. Their careful approach to each job guarantees they provide the service you need at the right price.
I'm so glad that I chose Ava. I would highly recommend them to anybody looking for a roof.
Just a professional job, courteous and kind to my neighbors.
Visit them online or on Facebook to see examples of their work. Ava Roofing and Siding, because every dollar saved counts.
Hi, Domenic Cortese here. For over 60 years, my family has helped build West New York with products and supplies from our friends at Scranton's Thruway Builders. I want to invite you to experience that same quality and service that we've come to expect. So, what are you waiting for? Stop on down and let Scranton's help turn your dreams into reality.
Let's face it, the cost of a bathroom remodel can sometimes get expensive. Good thing there are some quick and easy tips that you can do to refresh your space without breaking the bank. Let's start off with your bath cabinet hardware. The small details say big things about your bathroom style. Changing your knobs and pulls to brushed nickel or bronze can create a new decorative touch. Consider matching the new metal hardware to your faucet, lighting fixtures, and door hardware. When it comes to metal finishes, remember, match, don't mix. Updating your faucet is a great way to display your personal style. Shower heads and hand showers add a nice touch to your overall bathroom design while making your shower experience more enjoyable. New light fixtures add a touch of illuminating ambiance to your bathroom. Consider updating the existing fixtures or adding a few decorative sconces to complement your faucets and hardware. For a more dramatic update in your bathroom, you might want to consider replacing your vanity top. This here is quartz. It's a durable product that is impervious to bacteria, which is great for your bathroom. While you're doing your countertop, you might also want to consider replacing your sink and faucet. These things might be a little bit more difficult for a DIY project, so consider hiring a professional. Another project you might want to consider hiring a professional for is updating the tile in your bathroom. Here you can see we use subway tile. Subway tile can be inexpensive, but unfortunately the labor, because it's so time-consuming, might run you a bit more. Consider doing it yourself and check out HammertimeTV.com for tips. Spice up the look with a band of accent tiles such as glass mosaic that tie in the rest of the colors in the space. This is a great opportunity to match wall color or other accents from countertop into the design. Color is the key to any room's personality. For a look that steals the show, select a color that complements your vanity, fixtures, and countertop. Also, add a fresh coat of paint to the molding to brighten up your trim and door entrances. And make sure to select a mildew-resistant paint that can stand up to the moist conditions of your bathroom. So as you can see, a quick coat of paint, updating your hardware, even maybe changing out a light fixture or two, really will refresh your bathroom and make it look beautiful. On a Hammertime scale, I'd say this is probably a 1 out of 5. So the only hard part's going to be choosing your colors and finding the time to do it. Now let your creativity be your guide and enjoy.
After these messages, we'll learn how you can get your garage floor expertly coated. My friend Joe Afalo from Gorilla Garage Gear shows us how. And later, helpful hits on repairing damaged drywall. That and much more on this edition of Hammertime TV. Stay with us.
Closed captioning is made possible by Ventura's CarStar Collision.
CarStar, relax, we'll take it from here. After being involved in an accident, one of the first things you think about is getting your car repaired as quickly as possible.
But where do you go and who do you trust?
The only name to keep top of mind and stored in your phone is Ventura's CarStar Collision.
When it comes to customer service, quality, warranties, and peace of mind, we've got you covered.
Leave it to the pros at Ventura's CarStar Collision.
Relax, we'll take it from here.
What we've been doing here for the last 40 years is simple. It's not easy, and it's not a secret. We just try to do the right thing.
And that's why every customer gets our 5-year total trust guarantee.
Total trust? We just gave it a name. It's something we've always done.
Making the customer happy in the end is what we strive for.
It's a simple secret to success. Do the right thing.
Back in 1964, my mom and dad started Twin City Glass in North Tonawanda. We offer shower doors and mirrors. We carry 3 different lines. We consider them to be the best available. Today's bathrooms are becoming so monumental. Everything's different. There's not one shower door fits all anymore. We pride ourselves on the custom end of our business, and we feel our products are also superior to what everyone else out there is using. If you're in the market for a new shower door, mirrors, upgrading your bathroom, call Twin City Glass, 716-694-3300, or visit our website at twincityglass.com.
Specializing in professional carpet and upholstery cleaning, Seifert Cleaning is the name customers trust. Whether it's steam or deep cleaning, stain removal, or even fire and water damage restoration, Seifert Cleaning has the solution to make your home look new. Call today and get 3 rooms cleaned for just $99, or 1 piece of furniture cleaned at regular price with half off the second. Seifert Cleaning Company. The clean you expect, the service you deserve.
Welcome back to the program. You know, ever since garages came on the scene back in the early 1900s, there's probably been no other part of the house that seems to have gone through such a transformation in its purpose other than the garage. It's no longer just a place to park your car. For many of us, the garage is now one of those important parts of our house. Joe Follow, owner of Gorilla Garage Gear, hears it every day of the week from his customers. Joe, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Domenic. Great to be here.
You know, no doubt it sounds like Gorilla Garage Gear can be your ticket to the garage of your dreams. For individuals and businesses, what are some of the benefits of having this done?
Well, one of the biggest benefits is the floor obviously cleans up real well. We also get a lot of calls because of the weather in Western New York. You get pitted, cracked concrete. We can repair almost anything that people run past us, so we can really make a nice improvement on somebody's concrete, especially in their garage.
Walk us through the process from that initial call to the actual completion of the job.
Well, once we get a call, we'll send an estimator out there. From there, he'll put an estimate together, provide that to the homeowner. If they want to proceed, the first step is to grind the floor, and that's coming in with our concrete grinders, and those grinders will open up the pores in the concrete so that the concrete accepts the products that we're going to put down. From there, we're going to do any repairs that may be done. A lot of the floors that we see are pitted, cracked, so we'll put a day, maybe 2 days, sometimes even more, to repair the floors and get them to a point where we can install the Gorilla floor over the top of it. With each step, we're going to regrind the floor until we get it nice and smooth. Then we install the Gorilla floor. That comes in a variety of different colors. And then we'll top it off with a polyaspartic clear coat. Polyaspartic, for example, is the clear coat that's used on vehicles to protect them. All in all, we put that floor in, provide a 10-year warranty for it. If there's ever any issues, Domenic, they can just give us a call and we'll come out and take care of it for them.
So let's talk for a minute about color. I imagine there's a lot of choices.
There's a whole world of choices. We try to narrow it down by having what we call the stock blends, and all the stock blends are available. You can see them on our website. Beyond that, we can provide really any color scheme that is desirable by the customer.
Now, once your floor is complete, how about keeping it clean and maintained year after year?
Keeping it clean is really one of the benefits of a Gorilla floor. With our floors, what I recommend in the wintertime is take some fresh snow and sprinkle it across the floor. Let it absorb the dirt, and then you just take a push shovel, clean it off, and in the middle of winter, your floor is as clean as could be.
You know, one of the toughest and most durable finishes that you can apply to a garage floor today is a Gorilla floor. It protects garage floors and can instantly transform your boring or ugly concrete into a professional-looking floor of beauty and function. And the company you should consider calling is Gorilla Garage Gear. Joe, thanks for joining me. And remember, go Gorilla!
This portion of the program is brought to you by Key Video Productions, producing persuasive and compelling content to help grow your business. And by Lakeshore Savings Bank, putting people first.
Selina Plumbing was founded in 1995. We do anything from a drippy faucet, we take care of hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, we take care of running toilets. We also take care of flooding basements. We can pump out your basement, we can install new sump pumps, we have water backup pumps. We take care of any sewer or drain issues you may have. We replace sewer lines, we replace water lines. We have a process in place called pipe bursting, where we can put a new sewer line without digging up your whole front yard. More or less, if water runs through it, we can do it. Over the years, we found out that our customers were looking for a good heating and cooling contractor. We brought that division into our company. We offer great financing for newer equipment. The equipment they have out today can save you a lot of money on efficiency, on your gas bills, cooling bills, and who likes to pay the gas company? One of the benefits is calling Selina Plumbing. We offer 24/7 service. You never know when that pipe's going to burst on you. It's not always going to be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe at 4 o'clock on a Sunday. We have technicians available for you. One of our call representatives will pick up the phone, they book your call right away, goes onto our software. Our dispatcher sees what comes up. They'll give you a call a half hour before we send out the plumber so you know precisely when the plumber's going to show up at your home. When he arrives at your home, he's going to put some booties on it to protect your floors. From then, the plumber will take a quick peek at what's going on. He'll offer you many solutions, replacement, repair, anything to fit your budget. They're going to do that for you before they do any work. We try to handle every call with integrity. We do the right thing for the customer, what's best for the customer, not what's best for our company. Once they get your authorization to go ahead and do that, they'll take care of the work that day, right then and there. We have fully stocked trucks, well prepared to take care of the problems you may have. We also have full-time delivery at our warehouse. Technician needs a part, he doesn't leave your home, gets delivered to the job site. So you're not wasting your time. We know your time is very valuable. So we do the best we can to offer you the best service available. At the end of the service, somebody from our office staff will give you a follow-up happy call to make sure everything went just the way you wanted it. So a happy customer will tell their friends and family about the great service they received at Selina Plumbing. Should you have any mechanical problem in your home, plumbing, heating, cooling, water treatment, call 6A-FLUSH. We'll get there in a rush. You can actually even book your own appointment online, 6aflush.com. Our dispatcher will reach out to you, see if we can meet those time restraints that you have. Knowledgeable, friendly, and neat makes Selina Western New York's plumbing and HVAC experts.
The wood floor leader for Buffalo business, MP Carroll. Top quality hardwood, expert installation, and customer service that will knock you out. MP Carroll, the trusted hardwood pros for Buffalo business.
For all your duplication needs, call our courteous and professional staff. Key Video is ready to go to work for you.
I'm a third-generation concrete contractor. Grandfather started the business 60 years ago. We have upwards of 100 years experience on our crew. We install stamped concrete, exposed aggregate concrete, and standard broom finish concrete, comprising of patios, driveways, garage pads, in-ground pool surrounds, walkways, porches, and steps. I've been big since day one on providing quality, efficient, and speedy service. If you're looking for concrete and you need help, call Real Help at 997-3058 or visit our website, realhelpconcrete.com.
Joe Basil Chevrolet Commercial Trucks is Western New York's only Business Elite General Motors dealer.
Our dedicated commercial and fleet salespeople have over 75 years of combined experience, specializing in commercial vehicle sales and financing. Our service department and quick lube facilities are certified in both light and medium duty trucks.
Over 120 commercial vehicles available at Western New York's #1 commercial vehicle dealer, Joe Basil Chevrolet Commercial Trucks.
The wood floor leader for Buffalo business, MP Carroll. Top quality hardwood, expert installation, and customer service that will knock you out. MP Carroll, the trusted hardwood pros for Buffalo business.
Anyone with kids knows it's impossible to keep anything nice. Today we're going to show you how to fix sticker damage on drywall. We have Mike with us, and he's going to help us take care of some drywall skimming.
Got a little sticker damage. Doesn't look too bad.
We should be able to take care of it.
Let's do it.
Our first step is remove anything in the way of our work scope. Put down some plastic to protect the carpet, and prep yourself to do the job. This should keep the carpet safe, right, Mike?
Absolutely.
You You don't want to get any mud on the carpet, it's hard to get out.
Well, not only that, but you waste time cleaning up also.
Good point.
So we got some pre-mixed drywall compound here.
Earlier we mixed the mud up in a pail. For our average homeowner, you can go right to the box store and buy anything pre-mixed. It'll work just as well.
Basically what we do, take our knife and just kind of go over it lightly first. This knocks down any ridges that might be on there. It's really not necessary to sand it.
Now we can apply the joint compound to the wall, making sure to evenly distribute the mud across the space that you're trying to repair. Don't put on too much because you'll have to take it off with sandpaper at the end.
And basically all you're gonna do is put a real light coating on. You want to get it as smooth as you can, because there's nothing worse than sanding drywall cement. It's messy, it's dusty, nobody likes doing it. That should do it, Phil.
The less you put on, the less you have to take off, right, Mike?
Absolutely, and in a case like this, you only need a really thin coat. You let this dry, come back with a fine, maybe 150 sandpaper, brush it off lightly, a little bit of primer and paint, you're all done.
Skim coating drywall to repair damage, I would give this a half, if not even a quarter on the Hammertime scale.
You know, Phil, normally we don't do tea breaks, we do coffee breaks.
There you go.
But thanks anyway.
So this renovation's complete. We're on to the next one. Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks so much for joining us this morning on Hammertime TV. Please keep those home improvement questions coming in. We'd love to be able to answer your question on air in our viewer mail segment. Just a reminder to catch my live call-in show Saturdays at 10 on Buffalo's #1 news, talk, and weather station, WBEN. Finally, as you take time to reflect on this Memorial Day, be safe out there this weekend. We'll see you next time.
Quality work is what makes Selina Plumbing and HVAC your #1 choice, but it's also about
our same-day service.
Fully stocked trucks, ready to go. Keeping you informed every step of the way.
And it's about the booties.
And drop cloths too.
knowledgeable, friendly, and neat makes Selina Western New York's plumbing and HVAC experts.
Call 6H+, Selina, 6H+.
Resiniacs. You know the name. You've seen their trucks. Repairs, gas, and car wash. And now add Resiniac's touch-free truck wash. That's right, ladder truck, box truck, and lifted truck. Located across the street from the Apple Tree Business Park on Union Road. Stop by today to register your truck to receive 24/7 wash access and get your truck clean at Resiniac.